The infusion lab?
Evacuated.
Trainees?
Gave the order myself.
What did you tell them?
I told them to run.
That's all they need to hear until we reach Seattle.
Agreed.
Anything new on the terrorist?
He's in the city. No ID yet. Unclear whether we're the target.
An academic distinction if he really has a nanite detonator.
Scanning. Survey region clear.
The security bots have acquired the target. We're too late!
Helipad, let's go. Move! Did they destroy the whole city to get at us?
Our enemies aren't that desperate.
Perhaps we made a new enemy.
What if they already know about the Seattle facility?
We have other options.
We aren't equipped to fight a war.
We're going to change the...
Tout va bien. Tout va très bien. Parfaitement à l'heure. Comme d'hab. Pourquoi la cam me fait lueur chelou. Allez, on va s'en sortir. Bien taper la cinématique. Bon. On venait d'arriver. L'entreprise Mako machin. T'avais mis sur X? On va récupérer un nouveau flingue. Ils sont pas spécialement ouf, en vrai. Bah génial ça. Vacances combien de temps? Je serais curieux de voir les dégâts de l'EMP. J'ai vu ton first. J'ai bien envie de te tuer, tracasse pas. T'as moins de shot? Pas mal. Ah oui, très.
Why you insist on following the WTO's greed and self-interest. Think about all the people that will be endangered now that they have the schematics for its weapon. May Her Holiness help you find a way out of the WTO's snare.
Gone. Wonder if I should report this. Hey, they don't pay me.
Alors avec ça en vrai, vu que j'ai ce flingue là qui fait une charge EMP pour le clic droit, semble faire des dégâts quand même. Je pourrais modifier cette mitrailleuse pour faire plus de dégâts plutôt. Et avoir un silencieux et jeter le pistolet. Il a la glace destabilizer. C'est aussi très utile. Ah merde, il a pas de silencieux. Ouais, le fait est que le deuxième jeu de la licence, donc celui-ci, apparemment a vachement été dumbed down en fait. Pour faciliter l'implémentation du jeu sur les consoles. Raison pour laquelle les gens ont bien râlé.
Why you insist on following the WTO's greed and self-interest. Think about all the people that will be endangered now that they have the schematics for its weapon. May Her Holiness help you find a way out of the WTO's snare.
This is gonna be fun.
voulais essayer de voir les dégâts justement de la PM avec les munitions explosives. Ça fraglé. On l'utilisera jamais. En plus maintenant on nous a donné 15 armes MP, donc enfin, des grenades EMP, les armes peuvent être modifiées en EMP, donc en vrai. Très bien ça. Donc, déjà les dégâts, ça c'est sûr. Et la range a pas l'air d'avoir autant d'effets, ou en tout cas, elle a peut-être autant d'effets que dans le premier, mais dans le premier t'avais des longues distances qui ici, que dalle. Et ça, soit de ça, pour avoir plus de balles par balle. Si les gens ont compris. Bon, c'est ça, ce qui est ultra chelou dans celui-ci, c'est que les munitions sont pas séparées par arme. C'est juste une munition à une valeur de... Enfin, un chargeur a une valeur de munition selon l'arme dans laquelle tu le mets. Ah ouais. Petite semaine. Bon, tu mettras bien quand même, non? Avoir plus de balles par balle. Ce serait rigolo. C'est parce que je sais pas les munitions frag. Par des dégâts de... On va mettre les chargeurs. Ouais. Donc on a celui-ci et celui-là, donc avec l'EMP qui ne me sert plus à rien. On va garder de côté au cas où. Mais... Okay. Ouais, ça descend un peu plus lentement, mais c'est pas... Bref. Prendre l'ascenseur. Le voici.
Dr. Nassif said to carry on like normal and wait for an extraction. If they won't smuggle us out of the country, I say we do it ourselves. Mako isn't stupid. They'll know they've been infiltrated if the entire bioinformatics team disappears overnight, as long as I'm on the other side of the ocean when that happens. They left behind one of the Tarsus directors. I don't think they're going to leave us high and dry. Famous last words.
Puis là tu leur tires dessus. Au pistolet mitrailleur. Pour compléter la blague. Jeter mon sachet de thé.
I heard you talking about Dr. Nassif.
This is a private laboratory. State your business.
I'm interested in contacting her. I was told that I could find her here.
You were mistaken.
I'm from the Tarsus program. Dr. Nassif would want me to be taken back into custody.
Tarsus? Oh well, we don't know anything about the trials.
Oh well.
Don't tell me there's been an escape. I warned Dr. Nassif. I said that if she wasn't careful, they'd end up with a J.C. Denton on their hands. I guess you're here to wipe us out.
Yeah.
Like J.C. Denton wiped out the people who ran his trials. Well, we aren't as diabolical as MJ-12 was. I hope you aren't planning to trigger another collapse.
I guess it depends. Is there a connection? I mean, between the Tarsus experiments and the initial biomod research?
Not that I know of.
De
But
musique
Dr. Nassif
d'ascenseur
did
en
give me a
fond,
strange
génial.
reply when I mentioned the Dentons.
How so?
She said that in the life sciences, one should never be surprised when the snake swallows its own tail. Just like her to flaunt her position.
A pretty cryptic comment.
Enough talk. You've put us in danger by coming here.
Sorry, just trying not to get left behind.
Talk to the Chicago project director. He's on the other side of the biolab. I'm pretty sure he ran the trials, but he doesn't tell us much.
We intend interrogated one of Captain Lamar's people. She said that the scientists in this laboratory are the ones who smuggled Dr. Nassif and her colleagues out of the city. See if you can find a clue to Dr. Nassif's whereabouts in the lab director's office.
Ah, vu que c'est lui qui l'a détruit. Ah oui, un dead body. Nice.
It looks like the phrenology team is going to make their deadline after all. Get in touch with me so we can plan the next phase.
What the fuck?
Closer to home now.
Ok.
Your science is too cruel.
Et pas moi. Les ragdolls sont énormes.
That's enough. I'm leaving. Bring it up! Oh god, I'm hit!
Repairing wounds.
Un peu plus que hit, mais ça va.
Tissue viability restored.
Hey. Ah. Greatly increase melee damage, throwing distance, damage done to target by throwing an item, and carrying capacity. C'est purement pour prendre des objets. Ah, est-ce qu'on. Ah, ça a augmenté un emplacement, si. Ça a augmenté un emplacement, bref, va gueule. Je sais pas pourquoi il y en a certains qui se stackent pas, ça fait aucun putain de sens. Ça. Ah, il est beaucoup trop pété. Ah, c'est un truc de gaz, ok. Ouais, donc en fait, on n'est pas censé passer comme ça.
Reassembling tissues. Failed to complete operation.
Monsieur. Comment lire les datapads et ces conneries là?
Repairing wounds.
We're seeing some aberrant behaviors in the target locking mechanism in Project Serpentine. It looks like there might be something off with the helonics. Take a look and let me know what you find.
Biological restoration in progress. Finished repairing damage.
Just confirming my departure. No contact from Cairo yet. I don't know what
Deus in Cairo. I think you found your next line of investigation. Your pilot will be waiting for you on the roof.
Bon, j'accède le toit. J'ai trop de packs de soins pour leur utilité. Au revoir. Bonhomme gris. Ouais, les scientifiques.
Wonder if I should check that out.
Oh.
Uh-oh, better look into this.
Sheila, we're still waiting on that inventory audit. In particular, we need numbers for servo necks, energy clips, rotator bearings, and coffee from your department.
Ready when you are, Alex. Look for me on the roof.
Sur le toit. Comment je vais sur le toit? Voilà. Très bien. Et non. Oh mon dieu, c'est hier. Ils vont pouvoir se stacker au moins.
Thanks for sticking around. What are the chances that you could take me to Cairo?
Cairo would be an acceptable destination. I haven't yet searched Cairo for my passenger.
Is that what you do? Go from city to city looking for one person?
It's an unusual assignment, but I'm committed to carrying it out. Let's go.
All right, I'm ready.
C'est sûr que la profondeur et la complexité de gameplay est pas vraiment identique à celle du premier.
I was unable to locate Cairo International Airport. This small landing pad was the closest I could come to the city center.
Why'd you expect to find an international airport?
According to my map, there should be an airport 22 kilometers northeast of central Cairo. It's instead, that seems to be the site of a landfill.
There hasn't been commercial air travel since the collapse, 20 years ago.
Perhaps my navigation database is out of date.
I'm talking about the collapse, the biggest depression in world history. I guess you don't follow current events.
Of course I know about the collapse. If I fail to find the passenger I'm looking for, I'll be available to take you to another destination. If so, we'll leave from this landing pad.
Alright. En plus, elle laisse tourner le moteur, ça va me coûter une blinde. Eh bien, bon app, historique. Bon graillage. Cette échelle, vraiment parfait.
The WTO is making good use of the data. Your next objective, destroy the Nassif family's greenhouse, which is in the northwest corner of the South Medina.
Shouldn't be
The
doing
experimental...
I haven't seen you before. Welcome to our small Medina.
Hi, name's Alex.
Pardon the simplicity of this drawing, but I like to give newcomers a map so they can find their way around. The local business owners are always complaining that they don't get enough foot traffic.
Thanks, that's very thoughtful.
Once again, good work in Seattle. The WTO is making good use of the data. Your next objective, destroy the Nassif family's greenhouse, which is in the northwest corner of the South Medina. The experimental greenhouse, a violation of WTO regulations, should lead us to Dr. Nassif.
Just taking a break.
Well, someone new in the Medina. Don't worry about catching the plague at my little coffee stand. We are a high priority zone for the bots, and we sterilize our equipment with infrasound.
That's good to hear.
People come to the old city to find the black market. Is that why you risk getting infected?
Security must be pretty non-existent around here. Is there a lot of crime?
Not my concern. There is always strife. I asked because I can make a deal for someone who could get into the new Cairo arcology and do Queequegs a favor.
I'm listening.
The regional director has been disappointed in my profits since the intensification of Nanite Swell 11. I lose the shop if I can't find a way to impress him.
What am I supposed to do?
NG Resonance is playing a concert in the arcology tomorrow. I need someone to convince her to endorse Queequegs. From what I hear, her manager, Miss Withers, can easily be bribed. Try to catch her waiting for NG and offer her some money. If she accepts, I will compensate you with a choice of several weapon mods, which I found on a dead Omar.
Miss Withers, huh? I'll let you know if I run into her.
Oh, c'est fou les... les magasins de café, les biens de café, bref les cafés, qui se tapent sur la gueule. Arcology level 110.
We'll try to overlook your betrayal at the Mako facility if you help us find Dr. Nassif. She comes from a poor family in this plague-stricken village. Billy Adams will be coordinating the investigation from the mosque that lies between the arcology and the village. Report to her at once.
Est-ce qu'on peut simplement interagir avec ou c'est un changement de niveau? Qu'est-ce qu'il faut? Grenade.
Hey, what are you up to?
Rien.
Cool it.
Well, bon, la discrétion risque de ne pas être de mise ici. Ah bah ça va. Mais non, mais non, mais non. Bien, je vais arrêter. Bien. Ah oui, 3. Ouais bah... On reviendra ici plus tard. Pas bien.
I've tried again and again to get accepted. We're sick of you archaeology types coming out here, pointing and laughing like this is a theme park.
I'm not sightseeing. I have business here.
We have no choice but to stay here. We don't get to go back inside your atmospheric barriers at the end of the day.
I don't live in the archaeology.
Our children can't sleep at night because they can't breathe this filth, but that's about to change. You look like you've got more than enough credits to buy breeders for our families.
Don't worry, your children are about to inherit your...
What a fool!
Ragdoll dans ce jeu, j'en peux plus. Très bien. Oh là là.
There are several ways to put an end to the Nassif family's illegal food production. Destroying the filter system will kill the plants, or you can destroy them directly. You can also reprogram the software that automates the greenhouse. Et là, ceux-là, je peux les stack. À mon avis, j'avais dû ramasser un qui devait avoir un autre nom d'entité ou une connerie comme ça, et du coup, je pouvais pas les stacker. Ouh, c'était pas le bon plan. Je sais pas s'il y en a un qui m'a... Bref. Après l'explosion, c'est vrai que c'était un peu moins... la discrétion était passée par la trappe. Je dis ça, j'utilise fusil EMP. Bien discret aussi. Mais il y a moyen de mettre en silencieux dessus en fait. Une arme laser. Ça va. Peut-être les dégâts, mais le problème c'est que je ne sais pas. Ok, ça, la tour ne s'active plus. Et merci pour le follow, Retro Gaming Denmark. Il y a un bouton. Ça marche mieux bizarrement. Très bien.
Ça a très bien marché au moins. On est censé détruire ces trucs là. Et c'est pour le WTO donc. J'imagine que ça activera la tourelle si je fous la merde. Eh. Ah merde. Non. Pas plus haut, mais bon, soit. Voilà. Très bien. Oh là là, ces putains d'échelles, je vous jure. Je dirais que c'est tout. Déjà pas mal, mais je crois que c'est un truc illégal. Ah non. Très bien. Ah. Ah oui. On passera pas par là. Très bien. Allez, on sonne les temps.
Healing functions complete. Injured, not feeling well. Feel free to access this station's diagnostic capabilities.
En soi, le travail qu'on fait pour le WTO, on passe pour des gros fils de pute. Là, ces gens font des plantations illégales pour réussir à survivre. Vous pouvez les couper s'il vous plaît? Alors qu'ils crèvent. Bof. Spécialement chaud de faire ça. Robot de combat.
the
bien,
place
le
down
robot
and go
était déjà...
home. Whoever came after my niece and murdered our technicians is still looking for her. I came back to my apartment for my parental pass so that I could check up on my daughter at the Tarsus school. But the headmaster assures me that she's safe. I'm still debating whether to go anyway. Don't return to work until you hear from me personally.
We were hoping you would run into Dr. Nassif's uncle here, but it looks like he's one step ahead of us. After you destroy the hydroponics, why don't you pay him a visit? His apartment is on the second floor of a building across the square from the Order Church.
La physique des sauts, je vous jure. Oh merde, de toute façon on revient sûrement sur un des conduits qu'on a déjà visité et qui m'intéresse pas des masses du coup. Qui nous intéresse, là non plus. Et notre petite exploration. Salut H. Comment que ça va?
No more congestion, no more fatigue. You, sir, you look like a discriminating person. Someone who knows innovation when he sees it.
Where are you going with this?
Are you tired of breathers? Are you sick of the Plague 11 cough? Have you had it with dizzy spells? I want to tell you about an amazing new elixir.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, I really don't.
Combining ancient herbal remedies with state-of-the-art nanopathology research, we have produced the first and only anti-Plague 11 tonic, and infused it into this special cola drink to make it a delicious way to fight the effects of the Nanite Cloud. Vitatech Cure 11.
Yeah, that's fascinating, but...
Today only, we're offering a special price.
Bon après, tu peux avoir les deux streams ouverts en même temps.
Sure.
You owe it to yourself and your family to purchase the only real Plague 11 cure.
You have been conditioned by this society. You suffer from Vasana, my seekers. You yogis have also warned...
Keep clear. I'm kind of jumpy today.
Do not spread corruption and disorder. Acknowledge your responsibilities to your fellows and to the earth. Doing otherwise means you pollute the world with what Muslims have called facade or earthly corruption in following a path other than the surge. Do not deny the call to order that you feel in your spirit, and you will help to eliminate facade.
Alors... On n'a pas tué le scientiste pour les membres du culte. On a récupéré l'arme à la place. Du coup, le WTO était content et nous demande de pouvoir analyser les plans de l'arme après. Les cultistes n'étaient pas spécialement contents. Ils nous demandent de nous rattraper. Là, on essaie de faire un petit peu double jeu en vrai.
What is going on? Here we go.
Et là on est à la recherche de trucs. De gens et de machins. Ok, c'est quand même de jambes. WTO qui nous demande de détruire des plantations. Bonjour. Illégal. Il n'est pas spécialement gentil. Les pauvres gens. Ouais, c'est ça le truc, je le disais tout à l'heure, il est énormément simplifié comparé au premier. Genre méga ultra simplifié.
It's so good to see you again, darling. Any news about that apartment?
Apartment? Oh, that one. Already leased. Sorry.
If only I could get away from all this. I just know I could be at home.
Eh ouais.
For God's sake, leave me alone. Yes, I have closed the greenhouse. There was a murder there. The murder of my brother. The greenhouse will stay closed until I am certain that the Nassif family is safe.
I'm sorry about your tragedy.
Sorry? Who are you to be sorry? You killed the parents and now you come to kill the uncle? Well, the Nassif family is fighting back. Layla escaped and you won't find her.
I know your niece. She was my instructor at Tarsus Academy in Seattle. I'm not here to kill anyone.
No? Then what? Do you know who's after my family?
Everyone, as far as I can tell.
Funny. Ha ha. And meanwhile my daughter Ava goes missing at the Tarsus Academy in Narcology. All of us hunted like greasels.
Tarsus Academy?
Right, where Layla went to school. She helped her cousin get on the same track, to a decent life. Now we are targets.
Maybe I can help out. I'm on my way to the arcology.
And you are a Tarsus man, yes? Well, perhaps you can have a word with the headmaster. I will give you my parental code, 74652.
Eh bien, salut, oui, j'ai pas dit de pseudo.
Tell the fat bum I want him to return my calls. Where is my girl? Why couldn't Layla find her last night?
An interesting discovery. So Dr. Nassif has a cousin at the Tarsus Academy in New Cairo. The visitation pass will let you enter the school on level 107 of the arcology. Find the cousin, Eva, and see if she leads you to Apostle Call. First, you will need a pass to the arcology itself, though. Maybe you can get one from someone in the Medina.
Bien, marchons. C'est réglé. Eh bien, les haches. Et eh bien, ça va, plus ou moins. On fait comme on peut. Et toi, comment te portes-tu? On va peut-être pas descendre par là. Ok. Il va me voir, va sortir son flingue.
Just go ahead.
Particulièrement perspicace.
It sounds like operations are going well. Show those Omar beasts we will not tolerate their pollution. And that's just the first step in our plans for the city. Once the right people are running things, every citizen will wake up. They'll finally see how important the battle for purity really is.
Ah, c'est Pichonus. Très original comme pseudo. Je dois avouer. Comment j'accède à ces trous du cul? Alors. Pourquoi utiliser des outils de hack quand on a des grenades pour ouvrir les portes? Ouais. On va aller voir les marchands, même si en vrai, ils ont probablement rien qui m'intéresse. Ouais.
Why struggle with breathers when simply drinking this tonic can counter all of the nanites effects?
Oh là là.
This is a weapons-free zone. To enter, you must submit to a deactivation
Génial.
procedure. I'll
J'ai pas encore vu
transmit
ce
the
flingue,
encrypted
tiens.
safety lock bytecodes to freeze all your weapons on or...
Ouais, blablabla.
Okay.
Thanks, you're clear to enter now. If you're ready to head out, just exit the area. The unlock weapon scan will automatically
Fusil à
reactivate
pompe,
everything. Just doing my job.
SMG,
When you're
fusil à
done here,
lunettes,
you just need to
pistolet et...
leave. The exit sensors will take care
Je dirais
of
un fusil d'assaut, je dirais.
WTO indifference to nanite pollution is the reason for the plague
On
that has
dirait, je
decimated
dirais.
the village. If you and Billy can help the locals, maybe you can win their trust and get some information on Dr. Nassif.
Too heavy. Coup de ma gueule. Ah, peut-être que ça a désactivé mes augmentations aussi. Oui, effectivement. On peut prendre une chaise.
I need to return in time for the summit.
Just a show for the media.
Tell me about this epidemic.
The air's full of toxic nanite debris. Decades-old fallout from the collapse, they say. They keep dragging in more villagers. A pretty pitiful sight.
What are we supposed to do?
As far as I'm concerned, it's not our problem.
High Augur Chen said you were in charge of handling the epidemic.
She told me to send you into the Medina, the village, to talk to the Omar in their hideout. Supposedly, they say that the WTO has technology to clean up the nanites, but won't use it.
That's quite a claim.
Well, apparently they can get you inside an arcology facility where there's proof. Personally, I'm not going to waste my time saving the planet until we figure out where Dr. Nassif is hiding.
High Augur Chen is a fine seeker. She has a strong heart. But a strong heart often runs contrary to a seeker's purpose.
I don't believe we've met.
Luminant Saman from the German Shard. My pleasure. I was hoping one of Billy's former classmates would show up.
Do you think Dr. Nassif is still in Cairo?
We have good reason to believe that Apostle Corps' headquarters are in Cairo. This is where she would go looking for help.
History moves in fits and starts. Obviously,
En fait, j'ai commencé par le troisième, donc Human Revolution, que j'avais fait en vidéo justement à l'époque. Il m'avait relativement bien plu. Et au dernier, donc Mankind Divided. Bien plus tard. Et il y a un truc d'interagir, mais on peut pas interagir. Très bien. C'est écrit. Je dirais... bah, pas forcément dans la suite, mais c'est des jeux qui restent sympas, donc c'est pas impossible que je les refasse à un moment ou l'autre. Après, c'est pas des jeux qu'on m'a vraiment demandé de faire, quelle que soit l'occasion. Après, je fais beaucoup de jeux aussi qu'on m'a pas spécialement demandé de faire, mais... Il n'y a jamais vraiment eu d'occasion où quelqu'un m'a dit hey, tu ferais bien Deus Ex, Human Revolution et Mankind Divided. Donc voilà, c'est armes. Et crédits.
You disagree with the way High Augur Chen is doing things?
Amicably, to be sure. It's mostly a doctrinal dispute that stands between us.
What about Her Holiness? Doesn't she decide what the Church stands for?
Her Holiness and I amicably disagree also. My shard in Germany has a profound respect for the founding doctrines of the Order. What we don't understand are these recent revisions and reversals that seem to excuse the resurgence through the WTO of blind commercial interests.
You sound pretty upset.
My Seekers and I are most loyal to the doctrines laid down by Her Holiness after the collapse. What we propose, very openly, is a greater purity of interpretation of these founding principles.
C'est vrai que en stream, je crois que je n'ai jamais fait Mankind Divided. Non, et justement, c'est celui que j'ai fait en stream. Human Revolution, celui-là je l'ai jamais fait. Non, je pense sur cette licence, ce serait de tous les faire dans l'ordre de l'histoire et non de la sortie. Du beau, vous zigouillez des vilains pas gentils.
Oh.
Oh.
Behaving like a fool.
Thank heaven for the church.
Maybe it is a judgment on us.
Someone in our college
Après, moi qui ne suis pas spécialement dans le... J'aime bien les jeux, mais voilà, je suis pas spécialement plus fan de la licence que ça. Dans quel ordre ce serait? Pour que ce soit l'ordre... Comment? L'ordre logique.
Stop acting like I'm here to see a doctor and nobody else.
Chronologique, devrais-je dire.
Repairing wounds. Finished repairing damage.
L'air d'aller bien lui. Parfait.
Acting kind of funny. Maybe if they knew that I'm sick, they'd let me in.
I wish it could be that.
I am not amused.
I guess I just was.
You look fine to me.
Anything I can do to help?
Just stay out of the way. Too many patients. No time for chit-chat.
As you wish. I just stopped by to talk to a friend of mine, Billy Adams. She's working with the Order Church.
The woman from Seattle, yes. Where are you from? You Cairo? Why come here? The air in the Medina is polluted.
Is it that serious?
Just take a look outside. It's nanite dust these people breathe, from nanite swell 11. Particles like little insects, unaffected by the wind. Probably a leak from a pre-collapsed laboratory that's been forgotten for 2 decades.
What?
I don't mean to interrupt.
You startled me there. I guess I'm a little preoccupied.
What's wrong?
Well, it's my daughter, Mina. Look at her.
It's okay, Mom. I'll get better.
Ever since she didn't get into the Tarsus Academy, her infection has been getting worse. She should be up on level 107 right now, in her own dorm room, studying and breathing filtered air. She's always...
I wish there was something I could do.
That's very kind. But unless you're on the admissions committee at the academy, or unless you're someone who can hack in and put Mina Amir on the acceptance list, there's not really much.
Really?
Some of us still worship the old gods.
She wants into Tarsus, huh? I'll see what I can do.
Prends les armes. The Fall, c'est pas justement un DLC de... Human Revolution, je dirais. Je crois que je l'ai, en plus je l'ai jamais fait celui-là. The Fall me dit quelque chose, je suis quasi certain que c'est en DLC, mais je l'ai jamais fait. Je vais plutôt regarder. Ok. Ah tiens, Human Revolution. Je l'ai sur Steam, mais je l'ai jamais lancé via Steam. Je l'avais fait sur une version crack pour le stream, mais pour les vidéos. Mais... Ouais, je finisse de faire les succès également de Mankind Divided. Alors, Human Revolution... Voilà, en tout cas... Du magasin. Très bien, ils m'ouvrent juste le magasin, c'est magnifique. Allez. Arrivé. Non, tant pis. Deus Ex. Oh, ils valent plus rien en plus. d'Halloween. Moins 85%, et ben. The Fall, donc c'est un DLC de Mankind Divided, donc du dernier, autant pour moi. Ok. Évaluation récente, moyenne, toutes les évaluations, négatives. Ouf. Ouf. Donc ça se déroule en 2027. Ok. Apparemment un très mauvais voice acting. Un jeu très court parce que apparemment c'est pas l'entièreté du contenu qui devait être disponible. Waouh. Eh ben, il s'est fait chier dessus. Ok. Donc tu me dis The Fall, Human Revolution, Mankind Divided, puis Deus Ex 1, puis Invisible War. Ok, moi je ne pensais franchement pas que c'était dans ce sens-là. Ok. Il y a qu'à regarder en fait. Deus Ex, on va regarder. Donc, The Fall se passe en 2027. Il semble assez tôt, donc ouais, c'est encore possible. Allez, Human Revolution. Premier épisode de la saga Deus Ex et préquel des deux premiers opus. Ok, son histoire se déroule en l'an 2027, 25 ans avant les fêtes de reprise présentées dans Deus Ex. Donc, on a The Fall et Human Revolution qui se passent en 2027. Et ça précise bien que oui, c'est un prequel des deux premiers Deus Ex. Et Mankind Divided. C'est pas là-dessus que je vais avoir ma réponse. Lui se déroule... Ils mettent la date en 2029. Décrit... 2 ans après l'incident décrit dans la fin de Deus Ex Human Revolution. Ok. Et ensuite on a Deus Ex 1 avec J.C. Denton qui lui se passe en 2052. On est quelques années un peu plus tard. Ok, Invisible, oui. J'ai du mal à écrire, c'est pas grave. Et lui se déroule 20 ans après le premier épisode et les références y sont nombreuses. Ok, ouais, ben du coup, ouais. The Fall et Human Revolution. Human Revolution sont un peu en même temps. Bah c'est pas... Comment ? Ce serait pas une mauvaise idée, un de ces quatre, hein. J'ai bien fait ça avec la licence des... Comment il s'appelle encore ? Assassin's Creed, au cours de l'année passée et de cette année. On va bien se faire ça sur les Deus Ex aussi. Après, bon bah voilà, le premier et le deuxième, on les aura fait il y a pas longtemps. C'est-à-dire il y a quelques mois et maintenant. Complètement zappé ce passage, tiens. Par rapport au poids transportable aussi. Alors, mission principale. Donc trouver Omar et lui demander et lui poser des questions à propos de Plague 11. Pardon, une cure. Ok, j'ai plus mon français, bref. Un truc pour soigner la Plague 11. On each side of North Medina, above the entrance of the... Ok. Trouver des informations sur les... whereabouts. On retrouve Leila Nassif de l'école de Tarsus au niveau 107 d'archéologie. Ça c'est The Order. Ok. Mais l'ordre, j'aime pas les principes de l'ordre du fait que c'est un culte presque. Mais le WTO c'est des fils de pute. I don't buy a pie to pass to the archaeology, talk to the resident of Medina for assistance, ok. WTO, destroy the massive greenhouse by blowing up the hydro... Non, ça encore ils font les connards. Quick Quakes... Ouais, ça c'est encore archéologie. Hack the Tarsus Academy Computer System to enroll Medina Child name Mina Amir. Là, il faut voir si on nous laisse ça rentrer, parce que Tarsus Academy ils étaient en lockdown, mais à mon avis si on y retourne ce sera terminé. Check on Layla's cousin Eva at the Tarsus School. Ah non, ok, oui, ça se trouve aussi archéologie, ok. Bon, on pourra faire ça aussi. Donc le WTO il peut aller se faire foutre à mon sens. Et on va bosser pour les éco-terroristes. Je vais lui reparler, voilà. On va les voir jeter.
You really should take this more seriously. Sometimes High Augur Chen has her head in the clouds.
Un basket, un panier à la gueule. Et merci pour ton follow. D'ailleurs, si jamais tu cherches quand même à mettre en pseudo, il y a moyen de changer ça.
If you're ready to depart the mosque, go ahead. Scanners in the doorway will reactivate while you're waiting.
Paramètres du compte permettent maintenant de changer de pseudo s'il est disponible. Car malheureusement, comme tu peux voir, moi c'est Shriver 36. Ok, je suis pas sorti par là où je suis rentré. C'est pas grave. Corporate suits. Ok. Oui.
Fellow WTO citizens, look about you with the splendor of the WTO enclaves. You enjoy a higher standard of living than anyone else in the world. Know this, such prosperity is not a product of corruption.
Oh. Aucun intérêt à aller là. On s'en fout.
Hey, what's the idea?
La bouffe par contre. Hop. Y'a pas de mal. Parce que j'ai déjà rencontré des gens qui avaient mis un pseudo complètement pété et puis ils se demandaient s'il y avait moyen de changer, donc voilà. Je confirme, c'est fermé. Grosse bestiole ça. Écologie niveau 110. On avait encore à faire ici. On a AG's manager on archaeology level 110 and bribe her to have an NG become the exclusive spokeswoman for Quick Cakes. Bon, on se connaît déjà donc c'est quel genre de connard je suis. Non, je voulais la bouffe, pas prendre le plateau, bordel de merde.
Wouldn't do that.
Trop tard.
Children. I'm worried about the terrorists. I hope they can't get into the archaeology.
Who the hell are you? I made it clear to the arcology chairman that NG would not arrive until tomorrow.
Oh, c'est très posé, ça c'est sûr que...
No endorsements and no appearances until showtime.
Si t'as envie de bien t'endormir, c'est peut-être le bon endroit en fait.
Who runs the Pequod's coffee shop downstairs. The fool thinks that if he attacks me with a goofy grin, I'll convince NG to endorse the franchise.
You can't blame him for trying, I guess.
He could have at least given
Moi
me
je
my
fais très
coffee
attention au
for free.
dialogue.
You'd sell your influence for a cup of coffee?
It would be a start. I'm so sick of these nobodies expecting me to do special favors for them and not even having a few credits to compensate me for my trouble. What about you? Are you just a fan, or do you have a good reason for bothering me?
Ah. C'est un peu cher comme café, ça, 500 crédits.
I put down some money to see NG promote Queequegs.
Splendid. I'll put in a good word.
Can I trust you?
As much as you can trust anyone who takes bribes. Now leave me be. Let's make an effort not to be seen together.
Hey!
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 Hey! Bon, normalement mes streams commencent un peu plus tôt, mais disons que j'ai eu un petit souci de dormage.
Hey!
Donc c'est 16h30 en temps normal.
Remember, you are
Je
leasing
peux
from
dire Deus
us.
Ex. Ah,
You
tu peux
must
décider de
grant
faire
the
qu'avec des armes
WTO
jetables, des
entry
armes
for
de mêlée, grenades,
investigation of
lance-roquettes,
our
je ne
own
sais quoi.
hangars.
Bah ça c'est ouais, c'est un petit peu le truc de la licence. Dans celui-ci je dirais qu'il y a probablement aussi moyen.
You better not be someone else trying to get into Flight Bay 24. I've had it up to here with that today.
What's the problem?
It's not for public use anymore. You'll have to wait in line and get
Ouais,
proper
c'est
clearance like
les
everyone
vendredis,
else now.
samedis et dimanches normalement à 16h30. Quart d'heure académique à prévoir, évidemment. Ou le 10 quarts d'heure académique, ça passe bien aussi.
Is something wrong?
Yes, I'm trying to get access to this hangar to see if it might explain these figures, and failing miserably. Whoever said the WTO has perfected bureaucracy has obviously never dealt with the Templars.
I know what you mean. I got the same routine too.
The WTO is reviewing the Templars' duties and tariff payments, so they've dispatched me to do a proper audit. They may put on a show of amicability, but every time I try to actually see what's in that hangar, I get the runaround.
What do you suspect is going on?
I have no idea, but whatever it is, my figures suggest they're not paying nearly enough for transporting it via a WTO facility. Maybe you'd have better luck? A new face? If you get the info to us, we can make it worth your while.
I'll see what I can do.
Très bien. Bon, let's go snooping around. V23. Peut-être ici au moins.
Initiating repairs. Finished.
Ok, ça ce sera... Alors c'est si on avait l'autre pilote. Des mines, on s'en fout. Aussi. Je suis assez mitigé de monter là-dessus sur des barils explosifs. Vu la physique, ça risque de mal se terminer. Deux multitools, mais je n'en ai que 24. 25. Mode d'arme. Pas sur quoi je passe mon viseur pour qu'il passe rouge. Ah 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 ah. Il y a une tourelle. Très bien. B24. Okay. Une restricted area. On y a peut-être accès justement par là. Il y a un robot, je pense pas que l'avoir vu. C'est dans ce sens-là, je crois. B20. Ouais. La porte n'a pas de santé, donc je peux même pas la faire exploser. Il faut vraiment le code. Est-ce qu'on peut bullshit la madame?
Can I help you?
Can I just take a peek at that hangar?
I'm sorry, but access is restricted. Thank you for your interest.
Non. Très bien.
I don't have time for this.
Probablement dans le hangar 23, il y a un accès quelque part. Bien. Nice. J'en ai aucune idée. M'en fous. Il y a peut-être un keypad, mais enfin. Relation is attached. Nickel.
Hell yeah, I can pull my weight. Pull his too.
Ouais, ouais, ouais. Où est-ce qu'on rentre là-dedans? Par là.
It's not like they have a warm and fuzzy image to uphold. What are they hiding?
À 708. Aussi quelque chose à faire là. Non, look for clues to Layla Nassif whereabouts. Au 107. Quand Layla, cousin Evan, and Tarsi School level. Ouais, ok. Bon, on va parler un peu tout le monde.
Enjoy a higher standard of living than anyone else in the world. Know this.
How dare they accuse me of drinking on the job? SSC, at your service.
It will be a book about rulers, you know? Great personalities.
Uh-huh.
Because that is how things really get done. Country club, penthouse suite, bedroom.
Sounds exciting.
For instance, what if this new members-only
Take
club,
your
the
nonsense
Knights Templar,
somewhere else.
What if they are a fiction? What if Chairman Dumier and one of his old drinking buddies concocted the idea as a way to
I had a friend who did that once. Once. Welcome to Pequod's Coffee for the Stars.
Stars?
Yes, superstars. Miss Withers, the manager for NG Resonance, just ordered a tall pecuccino on ice. You heard that NG is having a concert here tomorrow, right?
Maybe you should ask her for an endorsement.
Exactly. I was just thinking about that. I bet the executives would make me the manager of the whole region if I could pull that off. Regrettably, Miss Withers said NG is pretty picky about that sort of thing.
I hate to say it, but I think she's leaning towards a Queequeg's endorsement.
Quit playing games. Queequeg's? That flavorless brown slop? She just ordered a tall pecuccino from me.
I think it's a done deal. Sorry, I probably shouldn't say any more since the papers haven't been signed.
A bad career move for NG if you ask me.
Ouais, elle jette plus haut.
My main character is going to be extremely powerful, but conflicted.
Huh.
My associate will answer your questions.
The Knights Templar welcome you, friend. Care to learn more about the cause for pure...
Since when does an ancient secret society set up a recruiting booth in the mall?
In our colleges, you mean? We present our message where it will do the most good in the enclaves of scientists, businessmen, engineers, the blind minions of
Oh.
The individual worker, careerist let's say, seldom understands how his small labor contributes to human history. Seemingly innocuous innovations in cell biology, nanotechnology, and computer science add up to a teeming substrate of new life. But it isn't life, it's death. It seeks to devour its clumsy organic creators.
Yeah, I must be dead then. I'm up to my eyeballs in biomods.
Let me warn you, friend. We consider the modified to be less than human. Observe what your second soul of nanites has done to you, and consider going to a clinic to be purified.
My biomods don't change who I am. They're tools. I use them to complete certain tasks.
But the tasks grow in strangeness and complexity. The demands of others corrupt you, all because you allow yourself to be something other than human.
Ooh. This is so deep. Hey, bro. Maintenant, c'est ok, c'est sorti.
pyro branch of your old alma mater, curiously geared toward younger children rather than covert security. But there should be some clues about Apostle Core inside, which would make a thorough search of the premises.
Pète un pont parce qu'ils m'ont entendu dans l'event. Ah, key code. Merde.
Heed my
You are
warning,
not
tool.
amusing.
Let's go.
SSC records show that several students have been reported missing. You might want to...
I'm getting sick of doing all this damage control.
Oh, really?
Tarsus continues to offer the best educational opportunities even in this time of uncertainty. It was in the memo. You did read the whole memo before racing down here, didn't you?
Yeah.
But if you really must see for yourself, I can't stop you, as long as you have your access pass. You did remember to bring it, didn't you? We can't have random visitors wandering through.
SSC records show that several students have been reported missing. You might want to ask some of the children if they know what's going on.
I think they were...
What's the latest gossip?
People are edgy because a few students are missing. I am not all that worried because I know Jennifer is too smart to let anything really terrible happen.
So what do you think really happened?
I do not believe she got kicked out. We would have all heard about that by now. It must be something else. Maybe she's hiding.
What makes you think that? Why wouldn't she just leave?
It's tricky getting in and out of this place unnoticed. But there are ways to stay inside and out of sight. I've never been there myself, but I have heard some kids talk about a hideout somewhere in the ventilation system. It seems no one on the faculty knows about it.
I can't help feeling like I'm always being watched. Maybe I'm just getting paranoid.
Et pour la science, évidemment. Oh boy. Ah, c'était mieux avant, je retire tout ce que j'ai pu dire sur les vieux jeux, c'était mieux avant. Oh merde. Très bien. Bon, par contre, j'ai rechargé le début du niveau, je pense. Vous devriez commencer à me connaître depuis le temps. Pardon. Merde.
Why does everyone seem so edgy around here?
The grades just came out for the biochem and intuition classes. Some kids aren't thrilled.
Upset enough to run away?
So I guess you heard about Eva.
What about them?
If they really did run away, their friends would know where they are. But no one seems to have any idea. It's kind of got everyone's...
What are you studying?
I am trying to get ahead in calculus. I want to make it into whatever new elite program.
A new program?
Yeah. I'm sure that's what happened with Eva and Jennifer. They were two of the best. There is no reason for them to have run away.
So you think they're safe?
Of course they are. Tarsus is the best school in the WTO. They would not let anything happen to their best...
I see. So what exactly do you know about this new program?
Nothing. But that is probably part of the admissions process. You have to be clever enough to discover that it exists. Right now I need to get back to my studying.
Alright.
I cannot talk right now. Mrs. Rashidi would not like it.
The rumors about Tarsus have been greatly exaggerated.
What rumors?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just assumed you were another disgruntled parent. You are a parent of one of the students, aren't you?
Sure.
Well, as you can see, the students are hard at work.
I'm just on watch. Talk to the
Une
teacher.
école avec des gardes armés qui se baladent partout. Dans la classe notamment. Sympa. Bonjour. Putain, mais ça fait méga mal celui-là par contre. Ça va changer du premier ça. Le prix. Essayer de développer des grizzles plus violents. Je vais les bloquer mais je m'en servirai jamais. That was very très limite. Qu'est-ce qu'elles foutent là les gamines? Les donner à bouffer aux grizzles, c'est ça? Ouais. Pas bien. Ça c'est par là.
Why are you hiding out back here?
I'm not answering any questions until you tell me who you are.
Moschini Nassif asked me to look for his daughter, Eva. He's very worried. Is that you?
Okay, I'm Eva, and people should be worried. We were poking around the headmaster's office one day and found this secret room. From the looks of it, he's plotting something horrible for some of the students here.
How can you be sure? What did you see?
Something to do with purification. Some group called the Templars. I couldn't make sense of it, but I'm fairly certain that he didn't mean expulsion when he mentioned terminating students. You can see for yourself.
Where is it?
The vent high on the wall leads to it, but there is a spider bite keeping vermin out of the ventilation system. Or you could go through that opening in the floor to the maintenance tunnels. At the end...
Thanks for the tip. It sounds like you got yourself to safety.
For the time being, at least, I'm going to stay hidden until I'm sure it's safe out there. And just hope he does...
Very très good. Et elle m'a donné un truc d'améliorage. Parfait. Maximize melee damage. Throwing distance. Damage done to targets by throwing items and carrying capacity. No energy cost. Amazing. Prowess of modern technology. Reste du jeu ment.
Bizarre secret office with files on all the students and communications with someone outside Tarsus.
Qu'est-ce qu'on fait de Spider-Bot, dis donc? Donner des fake infos là. Bon, il y a peut-être du loot. Bon. Sauter ne sert à rien. Ah non. On perd pas de vie, non, finalement. Ah. C'est cool. C'est ça le bureau de directeur? Je vous jure. C'est... Ok. You have located Templar sympathizer within the rank of the SSC and have made arrangements to get them all assigned to the tasks. Okay. Dehors. Ok, donc c'est un Templar.
Excellent work as usual, Lieutenant Archer. You will be pleased to hear in turn that we have seized the Apostle Corps facility. It was right under our noses on level 108. Transmitting the suite's soft key ID so you can join us at your leisure.
This school was once an Apostle Corps operation. The Knights Templar must have penetrated their organization some time ago. I need you to investigate the secret Apostle Corps suite that the Templars discovered. Your objective will be to locate Dr. the secret interrogator.
Initiating repairs. Functionality restored.
Tape une save comme ça. On est safe. Bien le bonjour.
Tarsus has extensive security.
Il vient pas du tout de sortir d'un passage secret dans le mur. Fais attention à moi.
We're sure this is only idle gossip. I've been specially posted to the headmaster's office.
You are donc un Templar.
Most of the other kids around here seem pretty riled up.
Yeah, they're just worried about those two who went missing. Me? I don't really care one way or the other.
Oh. Nice. Ah, waouh. Super les gosses. La gamine qui a attrapé la crève et qui demandait à rentrer dans l'école Tarsus, bah elle a été rejetée parce qu'une autre gamine a été lachetée. Enfin, à rentrer à hacker le mainframe. Il a envoyé mourir en fait. Nice.
Hit me.
C'est beau la concurrence. Ou la méchanceté gratuite.
What's that? Hello? Sir, could use a bite to eat.
Ha! J'adore les ragdolls. Non, on va pas faire ça. Il y a une baril de gaz. Pas trop mal d'éviter de se tuer. Les objectifs ont changé, ça on s'en fout. Enfin, une vague passe sur l'archéologie, tac, ouais. Travail de Nassif Greenhouse, non. Si de manager et de manager, ouais. Oh, c'est précieux les munitions quand même. Prison Infestation, Collect Reward. À qui je suis censé... Ah bah oui, j'ai dit. Je reste probablement allant à l'accueil. Avec de Tarsus Academy Computer System de World Medina Agile. Ouais, mais c'est où? WTO Tax, ouais, on s'en fout. C'est tout. Je veux bien vider en chargeur, mais pas déconner non plus.
As we try to head off a public relations firestorm over inadequate background checking, we are asking all current employees to submit complete references and resumes as soon as possible. Thank you for your prompt cooperation.
Headmaster Archer, there have been some strange rumors regarding your conduct towards students. We're sure this is only idle gossip, but Tarsus must also urge you to police your behavior so that we may remain above reproach or suspicion.
Ooh.
Ooh. Pas bien. Bon bah ici normalement j'ai plus rien à faire. Find the Omar. Oui ok les Omar, oui ok. Ouais ça on n'a pas eu et apparemment ça va pas changer grand chose. Ça on le fera pas, ça il faut retourner le voir. Ça oui ça va à l'accueil d'ici je crois. Ouais, j'ai strapped in a Templar occupied Apostle Corp facility on archaeology level. Find Mina Amir and her family to talk to them, she's on the plan, there is already make info. Petite pipe derrière l'église. WTO tax auditeur.
People should trust Tarsus. We're the best for a reason.
J'ai pas parlé à l'autre guignol d'ailleurs. Il pourrait me donner des thunes pour avoir tué les Grizzles.
You'll disturb their studies.
What the fuck? Ce saut.
Between SSC watches and the security systems, Tarsus is as safe as it can be.
Je sais pas ce qui casse la physique comme ça pour que je fasse des sauts méga hauts parfois. Ah c'est lui pour les thunes.
We've been waiting for hours for someone to...
Sorry, I'm not your exterminator.
They had some greasels in the lab for class.
Blablabla, blabla. Voilà, merci.
Welcome to Tarsus, Cairo. I'm Silas Archer, the headmaster. Can I help you?
No thanks. I've seen...
Alors, vu la teneur de cette conversation...
Is there anything else you need?
On va sauvegarder.
Oh, come off it. I know your secret and I'm not...
You may have a few pieces, but I doubt you can see the whole picture.
I know enough. You're on assignment from the Templars to purify this school, you monster.
What's really monstrous is the way these children are being hopelessly polluted. We can't allow humanity to damage itself like this.
So instead you neutralize the children yourself, rather than let them be polluted?
So much is at stake that a few sacrifices are more than acceptable. We're talking about the survival of a pure human race. Someday we'll see that our cause is just. For now, there's nothing you can do for these students.
That's what you think.
Système de combat très avancé. Et c'est fou qu'il n'y a même pas besoin de recharger ses armes. C'est vraiment autre chose que le combat du premier. Hein. Enfin, je préfère le maniement des armes, on peut dire ça comme ça, dans celui-ci. Mais bon, c'est quand même vachement simplifié. Ils ont une tourelle et ils s'en sont pas servis pour tuer les grisons, mais ils sont débiles.
Guess I better check this out.
Même pas les guili-guili des grenades de MP. Oh là là, ces enfants.
We're in danger.
Non. N'empêche, les collisions sont pas trop. Bon bah ça va, ceux qui m'en veulent pas.
My associate will answer your questions.
Au niveau 108 par contre, le chef de la sécurité aurait, je pense, intéressé d'apprendre les informations que j'ai moi-même apprises. Oui.
SSC at your service.
Fellow WTO citizens, look about you at the splendor of the WTO.
Bien fait de partir, tu as raté énormément de violences violentes. Ou de violentes violences.
Hey, I was just attacked by your colleagues at the Tarsus school. I think the headmaster has assembled his own private security force.
What business did you have in the school? You a parent?
Not exactly.
Then I think you have some explaining.
Was trying to find out what happened to the missing students.
And?
The children are in danger.
Yes, I'm listening.
The headmaster is working for some fanatical secret society, the Knights Templar. He's been tracking the more promising students and plans to eliminate them.
That's a pretty serious accusation. Do you have proof?
He has a secret office in the back where you'll find all the evidence. The students who've been targeted have gone into hiding. If you can find them, they'll also be able to corroborate the story.
We'll dispatch a crew to resolve the situation immediately. Thanks for the tip. You're entitled to an informant's reward if you're interested.
Sure.
Here you go. The credit will be invalidated if we find out that you're lying.
Eh bien, very très good. Me voilà avec tout plein d'argent en plus. Bon, 300 crédits, c'est un peu de la merde, mais... mieux que rien. Donc, niveau 108, il y a également un autre truc. Dr. Allen repeated, she's trapped in a Templar occupied Apostle Corps facility on the archaeology level 108. Encore facility. C'est ça. Parce que... non. Pas ça. 108, on est d'accord. Il a encore le travers. Examiner the gristle in the Tarsus school. Bah, j'ai déjà fait ça. Feel free to take what you need from the lab. Ah, Arcology 108. cadavre.
Security Chief Morgan dispatched me to this location to find Dr. Nassif for questioning.
Yeah, I've got business with Layla too.
Right. Morgan told me to expect you, Alex. She said you might want some help, especially since we suspect the Order may be plotting to assassinate Nassif. My orders are to protect Nassif, no matter what. We need her alive and conscious for quick information extraction.
According to the intel I've got, the Templars have her pinned down inside this facility.
We also suspect that there are a few bots gone haywire.
Sounds like a walk in the park. You stay here and guard the entry.
Good idea. By the way, Chief Morgan wanted me to give you this biomod canister, a reward for securing the mag rail plans at Mako.
Great. Pass on my thanks.
Stick with us, Alex. The WTO is good to its people.
Remember, the W...
Hey. On va améliorer. La santé... Ouais. C'est encore. Ici, qu'est-ce qu'on a de bien? Le truc pour arrêter, est-ce que... En passif. Greater distance. C'est en passif.
WTO wants Dr. Nassif alive so that she can be questioned. We think she may be holed up behind what remains of the security system.
C'est un actif, ok, nice. On va recharger, de toute façon je l'utiliserai jamais. Et je vais augmenter le truc de régène de santé. Même si je l'utiliserai aussi probablement, pas jamais, mais très peu. Et plus mieux que rien.
Yeah,
right. Morgan told me to expect.
According to the intel,
we also
sounds like a
good idea.
Yes.
By the way,
great.
Stick with us.
Remember, the WTO...
Le truc de speed et pour le jump. Niveau 3. Ok, bon bah... Yes.
WTO wants Dr. Nassif alive so that she can be questioned. We think she
You
may be
forced
holed
my
up...
Ah, c'est jump. Et quoi de cette IA aussi là? Un cadavre à terre, elle sait plus marcher. Oh là là. Il y a un cadre. Oui. Encore le clic droit de cette merde. Une flash. Bon, moi ça marche bien. Prendre la santé cette merde. Qu'une seule fois. Ok. Café.
Watch your step. Injuries may occur.
Checking this out.
Il s'en remettra.
The zone seems to be clear now.
Mais c'est ma tourelle, arrête de tirer dessus, putain! Il est purement débile. Entre les ennemis qui viennent se placer devant moi et qui me regardent pendant que la tourelle les démonte et mon allié qui essaye de tirer sur la tourelle mais qui tire tout à côté. Ou qui ne peut pas lui faire de dégâts parce que c'est une tourelle alliée. Dans tous les cas, c'est un joli clusterfuck tout ça.
I don't think you're going to want to go much further, Alex.
Who are you? And how do you know who I am?
I'm the security chief for this facility. We were alerted to your presence shortly after your arrival in Cairo.
How did you survive the raid?
Let's just say I have a few tricks up my sleeve. Kinda like you do.
So you're modified?
Yep, some of the best new tech. Probably even some stuff you don't have yet. Then again, maybe you don't need it.
I'm going to settle this right now.
Okay. Pas fini de lancer sa grenade lui.
Hello? Is someone there?
Dr. Nassif should be here shortly. She's actually been working with the subjects directly, and I can hardly wait to ask her what they're like.
Avec des plans d'armes dans des bureaux. Who's there? It's me. Ouais. Exactement. Oh. Very good.
Dr. Nassif is up ahead. You're being used, Alex. All the WTO wants is to steal her research and clone their own lab specimens. The wisest alternative is to kill her before she can be interrogated. Voilà. Encore, mais bordel de merde. Je les prends parce que bah j'ai rien d'autre à foutre, mais quand même.
The Knights Templar are already tearing our organization apart. The last thing we need is one of our own fishing for classified information.
You could have told me and the other trainees about the experiments.
Here you are, our biggest secret, walking straight into a deployment of Templars. Surely you've guessed. You're the next generation of the technology MJ-12 used to create JC Denton. You are the third Denton prototype, a clone of JC.
MJ-12? The offshoot of the Illuminati? This is almost unbelievable. They're the ones who started the Grey Death. I was supposed to be part of a plot to take over the world?
Until your older brother, JC, broke up their network and in the process caused the world economic collapse. When you were 5, Apostle Corps moved you and your foster parents to Chicago.
From Area 51. My parents always said we were from Palm Springs. So was JC Denton here? Is that who you're protecting?
The directors of this facility are either dead or captured. JC was never one of them, but I don't know who was running this lab. There wasn't much communication between the different cells.
That's all you know about the leaders?
I'm as ignorant as you. I did see the Paladins remove a cryogenically frozen body. Maybe that was the facility director. Maybe a botched experiment, who knows?
So this is the end of Apostle Corps?
In Cairo, maybe so. I've been trying to reach Trier, Germany, our last hidden base, but all lines are down. I found out that the leader of that cell is a man named Tracer Tong. He's the only one who can contact JC. If you insist on tracking down our leaders, you can hire a pilot at the Pequods on level 107 and go to Trier.
Alex, no second thoughts and no violence. I'll protect Dr. Nassif myself if I have to.
Ok.
You know Chief Morgan's orders. Start the interrogation.
Coordonner un truc d'amélioration. Non. Alors, je retrouve Omar. Tong is the leader of Apostle Corps, silent here, and only one who can contact GC. Technologies and a long history of Denton predating the collapse. And by past archaeology, ouais. Ok. Air pilot, ouais. Equal coffee shop, ok. Métier, distro Nassif Greenhouse, on s'en fout. Site manager pour la récompense. Examiner une grisole Interce School Lab. Déjà été fait. Question Dr. Leila Nassif, repeatedly to get all the info. Ok. Le Dr. Nassif pour l'ordre. Proven help from sharing your research with anyone, it is imperative that you eliminate her vulnerability. Has a chance to thoroughly question her. Nassif can be found in a Templar occupied Apostle Corps facility. Ouais, que j'ai quelques grenades qui malencontreusement glissé de ma main. Oups. La gâchette glissait beaucoup et beaucoup de balles sont parties. Oulala. Triste. Oh, je fais un petit dodo, comme ça, hop, bras dessus, bras dessous. Fatigant de sauver le monde, hein.
My disappointment with you is beyond words, Alex. Chairman Dumier himself was dependent on that interrogation. You were on the verge of making some very powerful enemies.
On the verge. Eh. Oh, c'est pas déjà trop tard. Par contre, si on aide l'ordre, est-ce que les soldats normaux vont nous tirer dessus à vue? Il risque d'être assez embêtant, mais vu la difficulté du jeu, pas plus que ça en vrai. Juste chiant de devoir buter tout le monde à chaque fois qu'on arrive dans un nouvel endroit, mais à part ça. Tire flingue au point, histoire d'être sûr. Toujours en vert, ok. Peut-être pas encore aller trop loin. Alors... trouver les homards. Bon, c'est quoi la traduction en France? The crap people.
The mosque is a weapons-free zone. To enter
Ouais, ouais.
Okay.
Thank you for your compliance.
Attends, il faut trouver la gamine ici. Et c'est un moment.
I'd appreciate it if you'd stop that.
I saw your daughter's name in the school's...
You mean...
Your daughter's now a Tarsus girl. Check with the authorities before letting her move into the arcology, though. There's been some trouble in this.
Mina, did you hear?
Thanks, mister.
You don't know how much this means to us. It could save her life.
Just get some rest for now. I'm glad...
5 crédits.
I don't appreciate this.
Repairing wounds. Tissue viability restored.
I'm here to see a doctor and nobody else. Don't bother me about my beliefs. Oh.
Then why am I sick? I exercise, eat right. I always wear my breather when I'm out in the Medina. But when did you start using it? Only after
Ah non,
years of
c'est
practice.
dehors de...
Just like me. We didn't know
What the fuck? The fuck? What? What the... Bon, par contre, il se stack pas à nouveau, ça va pas être casse-couille ça. Pour le bordel que ça va être. Ah non, ça se stack pas à nouveau. Tu vois? Si, ça va, 20. Allez. « 20, 13, 4. » Bref. Pas bien. C'est pas l'archéologie que... Dior. Ils ont disparu. Ouais, j'ai même pas besoin de ce qu'il y a derrière en fait. Peut-être les crédits, mais à nouveau, ça servent à rien les crédits. Acheter des modes d'armes. Des modes d'armes, le genre de truc que tu trouves partout.
If you're ready to head out, just exit the area.
Si tu veux tu veux être prêt à sortir, sortez. Oui. Quoi ce bruit?
No more congestion, no more fatigue. Use Vitatech Cure 11.
Chicago, someone put you on my tail? You're a long way from home.
I'm on Dr. Nassif's tail, the program we came out of, Apostle Corps.
Apostle Corps?
The scientist who ran our training. Tarsus was a front.
Oh, this is some coincidence. Either there's a contract on my head...
Or maybe the Omar have an interest in the program that created us too. What do they have you doing out here?
I told you before.
Protection from what?
Anybody. A lot of people don't like Omar. Most people think they're freaks. Right now, supposedly, these Knights Templar fanatics are planning a raid.
All by yourself?
That's my assignment, but these cyborgs can fight when they have to. I just wish we had a better tip, like when the raid's gonna happen. Then maybe...
Who tipped you off to begin with?
Someone in the village. But the Templar command is in the arcology. They have a recruiting kiosk there. We can't...
Maybe I'll do some sightseeing in New Cairo. I'll let you know...
Yeah? If it was me, I'd sneak up on the place and eavesdrop. Omar's schematics show a vent near the Tarsus School on 107, West Wall.
Oui, Pas en Templars. Bon bah, disons que c'est déjà fait en vrai.
We appreciate your resource.
I guess we'll see if it was worth my time and...
You will appreciate our merchandise. You are a welcome customer, having helped us in the past.
Go on, I'm interested in doing business. I heard you know where I can find a cure for the plague.
Yes, a cure has been developed by arcology scientists in the night counter-agent for aerial dispersal. We believe the research is in a private facility leased by the Templars in the Flight Bay 24 on arcology level.
Sounds like a valuable invention. Why aren't they manufactured?
Unclear. Perhaps you would be interested in investigating. The Omar can
Sure.
We desire schematic data on a new product being developed at that facility. Exoskeletal armor commission.
How do I get in?
First, you'll need a pass to enter the arcology proper.
Thanks.
Then talk to the woman in the air terminal information booth. She works for us. We will tell her that you are coming. Say to her simply that you have faith.
Okay. What are you selling?
I have 2 black market biomod canisters which enable non-PSOCAM functionality. Also, 3
No thanks.
as you...
Scan complete. You are only minimally biomodified. We can help correct this.
Very très good. Parce que c'est le bruit en fait. Mon équipement à chaque fois qu'il revient dans mon inventaire. Attends, unité de bouffe, est-ce que... Max, on va voir plus.
Miss Withers gave me a call. Thank you.
Everything is arranged. Pretty soon screaming kids will be lined up.
I owe you my life. My career is saved. Let me show you those weapon mods I was talking about. An ammo scavenger, a fragmentary rounds mod, and a glass destabilizer. I got them off an Omar who was...
Ammo Scavenger, Fraground, Glass Destabilizer. J'ai déjà un de chaque, je crois. Le Ammo Scavenger. Let's go. J'ai amélioré celui-là d'ailleurs. Pas de mode, j'ai mis en silencieux. Je peux mettre les dégâts. Ça. Ouais. Augmenter les dégâts servira à rien. Donc c'est très bien ainsi. Logi, je crois que j'ai la bonne entrée ici. Je l'ai pas maintenant, très bien. Remystorix. Ok, c'est pas l'entrée que j'avais pris l'autre façon. J'ai déjà venu ici. Enfin, je veux dire spécifiquement dans ces tunnels. Pas la différence que ça fait. C'est là pour espionner les Templars.
Whoever you are, you've made a bad mistake.
Mais bro.
You must have no idea who you're messing with.
Locked and loaded. Come and get it. Deputized and immunized for a scabland sweep. 1 hour top.
Alors, bien bouffé.
Not one Omar will escape.
VOD Templars, nice. Maintenant on va pouvoir SMG les Templars. Est-ce que ça nous ramènerait dans le hangar 24? Tiens. Pensez-vous ça? Ah non, qui c'est le chef de la sécurité? Ah, génial.
The SSC handles security for the entire Cairo arcology.
Bon, c'est pas tout ça, il faut que j'aille pisser. Je reviens tout de suite. Et nous revoilà. Respire.
Fellow WTO citizens, look about you in the splendor of the WTO archives.
Je me perds tout seul, c'est très bien. Archéologie level 110. Je ne sais pas où je vais, je ne sais pas où je suis, je ne sais pas qui je suis. Qui suis-je, où vais-je, que fais-je? Très bien.
Can I help you?
I believe we have a friend in common.
Ah, yes. He told me you were coming. The door code is 2...
23489.
Schematic in this hangar. We will be able to scan and upload it through your info once you find it. You will also find information about your Cantor in this hangar.
Oh, un gros robotos, ça va pas être sympa. Ah merde, j'ai cru que c'était une grenade qui fait boum boum. On va utiliser les grenades IEM histoire que ça fasse de la place dans mon inventaire. Voilà, ça le paquet qu'on n'utilise pas. Bon. Vacuum.
Welcome. Our enemies will become known to us. Return to Medina for your compensation.
Very très bien. Oh. Ah merde. Not good. Très bien.
Better be a false alarm.
Oui, oui, c'était une fausse alarme. Pas de soucis, monsieur.
SSC, at your service.
Can't talk now.
Looks like it's gone, whatever it was.
That's enough. I'm leaving.
Très bien. Qu'est-ce qu'il nous reste à faire? Des missions secondaires et sinon aller voir les homards. Les homards, putain, ils pouvaient pas choisir un autre nom. Search Facility Bay, c'est fait. Donc, the leader of the corps, celle yeah. Les bandes de contact GC is very technology. Alors, pilot. Ouais, on devrait y retourner. Et on a deux missions identiques, c'est pas grave. WTO, on l'a pas fait et on ne le fera pas. Exterminate de Grizzle, c'est fait. Return to Homer, ouais, on va le faire. Report detail about the Templar, on va le faire. Ah, c'est tout. Parfait.
The mosque is a weapons-free zone.
Ouais.
Okay.
Thank you for your compliance.
Oh. Je n'ai plus de bio-énergie.
If you're ready to head out, just exit the area.
C'était par là.
No more congestion, no more fatigue. Use Vitatech Cure 11.
I eavesdropped on the Templar recruit.
Huh, my lucky day. I see.
Merde, j'ai pas écouté.
The raid is going to happen any minute.
You know this for certain? I should stay in position. How long?
Hard to say. Maybe an hour?
I'll be ready.
I had a run-in with some Templars in the apartment building across from the mosque. Their history. Maybe...
Not likely. The Templars have cells all over the Medina. But maybe you got the one who would... They won't catch me sleeping.
Oh, voilà, on joue la sécurité.
Very well done. This schematic has already proven useful.
Interesting. Anything?
Would you like to make it?
No thanks.
As you wish.
Scan complete. You are only minimally biomodified. We can help correct this.
I wasn't sure
Check
about
on Leo. Oh là là. Mais ça j'ai déjà fait, bordel.
you at first, but you turned out to be a good man. If I go down fighting bigots, I guess that's not so bad. This'll be my first real engagement.
Would you like to make...
No thanks.
As you...
Et on n'a pas eu les infos sur le cure.
There's a problem, I plan to fight.
You owe it to yourself and your family to purchase the only real Plague 11 cure.
Possible cover-up? Ouais. Ah. C'est cool. Toujours copain, tout va bien.
This is a weapons-free zone. To enter you...
Vraiment obligé de faire ça à chaque fois.
Thanks, you're cleared.
C'est prévu dans le jeu qu'on passe 15 milliards de fois.
He was successful against the invaders and would like to thank you. Your future business with Yomar will remain on favorable terms.
This is a weapons
Génial.
To enter, you must...
Okay.
Thanks, you're cleared.
En train de sortir. Ah.
I'd like to know what you think you're doing.
No more congestion. No more fatigue. Use Vitatek Cure 11.
Hey, Chicago, great tip. I let him close in and then BAM! Dropped every last one.
Glad I could help.
Hey, I don't have much in the way of a reward, but this showdown just got me a big bonus and put me in tight with the Omar. You're welcome to half. Plus, I'll throw in a little extra since you've made your own contribution to the Templar body count. Good work.
Thanks. I'm just glad things are working out for you.
You don't have to worry about it, Leo. The Omar are safe. Thanks for the tip. This gig is working out.
Scan complete. You are only minimally biomodified.
One thing I can't stand is one human being who hates another human being.
Would you like to make...
No thanks.
Une réduction. L'ennui un peu dans ces jeux-là, c'est que parfois t'as pas l'impression d'avancer.
This is a weapons-free zone. To enter...
Blabla.
Okay.
Thanks, you're...
Pas moi.
If you're ready to depart the mosque, go ahead.
Oh boy.
Like it's gone, whatever it was.
J'étais pas déjà allé là. Ça c'est pour la Power Armor, mais il me faut le truc pour la Cure.
Lieutenant, here is the soft key to the storage room at the back of the hangar. I need you to remove the Plague 11 files, the ones related to the cure, and bring them to me at the VIP overlooking Flight Bay 23. Meanwhile, here is the key to the suite on 108. It's time. Shut Apostle Corps down, but do it quietly.
Unbelievable. The chairman himself is a Templar. Maybe you should locate the files he was talking about and confront him in the hangar bay.
Ok. On va pas aller là. Ouais. Is in the VIP overlook in the flight bay 23. Storage room rear flight bay 24 qui est rempli de trucs toxiques. J'adore. Oh, on l'a rempli entièrement. Il y a peut-être moyen de bourriner là-dedans avec l'amélioration de soins. On va contrebalancer les dégâts du truc. C'était pas un bon plan ça. J'aurais pas détruit l'autre truc, j'aurais survécu. Arrière du hangar 24. C'est de ça dont il parle, mais... Ok, the Plague 11 cure, the secure storage. C'est ça. Okay.
We found the molecular spec for the counter nanite. Now put an end to the chairman's scheme by reprogramming the nanoformer bots to synthesize the cure. The bot kennels are near the exterior on level 107.
Oh là là. Et hangar 23, j'ai oublié.
How's it going?
Well, you again.
Je monte là encore.
Repairing damage. Functionality restored. Public repair plant be advised. Small bots in operation. Initiating repairs. Repairs complete.
I turned up evidence that you've been perpetuating the plague in the Medina by not allowing a counteragent to be deployed.
That's a pretty fanciful accusation.
I watched the V-mail you sent to the Templars in Flight Bay 24.
Resourceful little muckraker, aren't you? How much do you want?
What do you mean?
How much to keep you quiet? That's what this is about, right?
I don't want your money, just an explanation.
For your information, testing has yet to prove the counteragent's safety. I'm not going to be responsible for creating yet another cloud of self-replicating dust motes.
It could hardly be worse than Plague 11.
That's easy for an outsider to say. If I don't weigh the consequences, the city might get sued, or I could lose my job. Step over to one of the flight bay windows. Look at that wasteland. Imagine if you were responsible for rebuilding an economic system to accommodate a planet full of beggars. Not as simple as it might seem to people on the outside.
Bien. J'ai rarement vu des échelles aussi efficaces. Bref. Alors, niveau 107. Putain, est-ce qu'on aura fait des allers-retours dans ce jeu? Il y a un débat. 107, 108, parfait. Oh putain, en plus le pilote il va aussi me demander de faire une mission, je la sens venir. 8. Toi t'as une gueule de pilote.
That's asking. Said Black.
Ah,
Had
si,
you
ok.
had to get out of town pretty fast. Fortunately, this guy Leo needed a ride and could give me some fuel money.
Leo Jankowski? I went to school with...
Yeah, good kid. Kind of a chip on his shoulder, though. What about you? Your eyes look a little bloodshot. Been out in the dust? You should have hired a better flyer. Someone like me could have dropped you in.
Maybe next time.
Wherever you want to go, I'll be right here.
I'll let you know.
Sans crédit, il n'y a pas moyen de le faire gratuitement.
Just bumming the...
Je veux dire, si t'arrives dans le jeu à un point où t'as... Ah oui, c'est vrai qu'il y a l'autre pilote aussi qui m'attend dehors. Ouais. Ouais, donc... Ouais, sûrement dans le truc de maintenance en vrai. Nanoformer Programmag. Je pense que c'est l'endroit que je cherche. Map. Très bien. Bien, bonjour messieurs.
Sorry, this isn't Pete Quads. That's on 107. This is the nanoformer bot kennel. You know, we keep this guy's friendly.
Okay.
Some people in the Medina.
Il va me casser les couilles si je joue avec le truc. On va le savoir dans quelques instants.
I know. I work here. The counter agent gets encoded at that computer terminal over there.
Fantastic. The nanoformers will begin cleaning up the pollution in the Medina right away. The air should be safe within 24 hours.
En 24 heures, tu veux me dire que ça va traiter l'entièreté de l'air de la ville? Ok, si tu veux. Ok, very good, très bien.
Gonna put a stop to this. That's enough. I'm leaving.
Bonjour.
Oh my god.
Fallait pas faire ça.
Sorry, this isn't Pequod's. That's on 107. This is the nanoform of bot kennel. You know, we keep these guys friendly.
Fantastic. The nanoformers will begin cleaning up the pollution in the Medina right away. The air should be safe within 24 hours.
Très bien. Tant que je garde la touche de saut enfoncée, je suis plaqué au plafond et je monte. Intéressant. Deux gardes qui me regardent. Qu'est-ce qui branle ce con? C'est toi qui me regardes comme ça là? Oh. Attention. Et on repart dans l'autre sens. Ok. J'ai dit que la physique de ce jeu est un peu cassée. Bon, très bien. Bon, très bien, on doit se casser de là, soit on va voir la pilote qui va nous déposer au milieu de buttfuck nowhere au pire endroit possible, j'imagine, ou on va voir notre petit copain ici, qui nous déplace pour 500 crédits.
Lovely. See you at the terminal, mate. Level 110, Flight Bay 23. My jet's on a secure landing pad, so you'll have to contact me with the pilot beacon in the northeast corner of the main...
Just 1 minute.
This is serious. That's enough. I'm leaving.
Je suis en train de péter en plomb à cause de ce qui s'est passé en dessous. On a bien dit Flight Bay 23. Hein. Ouais.
I'm checking this out.
Le contacter via le beacon.
Hop in, Scally.
Let's
go.
Any special instructions for the drop? Strafing run? Hostile insertion? Drop you near a pub? You're paying for...
Just get me close to downtown. I'm looking for someone.
Anybody I know? I spent a right many days in that town with this girl Cindy and her...
I don't think so. Just get me there.
Fine by me. I got my own situation in Trier anyway. I dropped you right in front of the Nine Worlds Tavern. Best stock beer in the city. Not a bad place to ask around if you want to find one of the locals. Let me park the jet and you can find me at the tavern later when you're ready for another hop.
Alors par curiosité... Vachement décentré par rapport à la cam, mais ouais, j'ai pas trop le choix. Le sexe 2. Invisible. Voir. Voir où on en est dans le jeu. C'est ça. Ok, on vient de quitter le Caire et normalement on arrive à Trêves. Ok, donc on est à pile la moitié. Donc on a le préambule, on a Académie Tarsus, Seattle, le Caire et on arrive à Trêves. Ensuite on a Antarctique, à nouveau le Caire, Liberty Island et en niveau bonus. Oh, ok, intéressant, bien fait de venir voir. Faudra s'en rappeler. Dans les ruines du QG de l'UNATCO dans Liberty Island, vous trouverez un drapeau des Nations Unies. Prenez-le et rendez-vous dans les toilettes du bureau de Manderley. Utilisez les toilettes en tenant le drapeau, vous accédez à un niveau bonus. Ok, ça va sûrement être un truc assez court. La trêve. Ok, ça a l'air assez court pour comparer au Caire. Ouais, c'est très court en fait comparé au... Enfin non. Ce sera plus court visiblement. Antarctique. En gros niveau. Retour au Caire. Très court. Liberty Island. Ok, c'est là qu'on a toutes les fins. Ah, il y a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fins. Wow. On reviendra faire un tour là-dessus. Quand on finira le jeu. C'est évidemment selon les... Comment ? Les choix que l'on aura fait au fil du jeu. Je me demande la fin que je vais avoir, vu que je n'aurai pas suivi tout ce qui est l'ordre. Ok. Ok.
Her Holiness comes to Trier to make peace? Not now, friend. We are discussing the crisis. The Panzerworks factory has erupted into a riot and the violence is spreading.
What's the situation right now?
The city's under martial law, but the attacks on Seekers continue.
The WTO and Order have long been at odds. Why the sudden flare-up in Trier?
We've been trying to persuade Panzerworks to stop polluting this region and restore to nature what is rightfully hers.
But don't the locals depend on the factory for jobs?
We can have jobs and sustainability at the same time. We tried to make this point in our peaceful protests according to Luminon Saman's orders.
Didn't these protests end up shutting down the factory several times?
Some machines were damaged, but no living beings were harmed.
Still, vandalism's a crime.
Only if preceded by an impure motivation. However, since Saman's tactics were not working, Her Holiness came to Trier to try and reach some form of truce. Now...
Really? Maybe I should look into this.
We were only following Luminon Saman's directives. We had no idea...
2 secondes avant de changer de niveau.
Panzerworks finally reached their breaking point.
D'armes.
You should never have jammed those actuators at Panzerworks and stolen that ship.
What do you want?
What's going on here?
We're about to show this guy what happens when you push Panzerworks too far. Keep walking.
What did he do to you?
The Order steals our equipment to make us shut down the assembly line. His church has been doing this for months, and we are sick of it.
If I give you guys some money, will you leave this guy alone?
What? Are you his boyfriend? Let's see the money. Okay then. I guess we can find someone else.
Ouais.
I'm glad we found an agreeable solution.
Bon, on dirait que 100 unités de bouffe, 150 unités de bouffe est le maximum qu'on puisse transporter par stack. Voilà, mais qui a fait ça? La dernière fois que j'ai vu un pigeon, c'est pas vraiment le bruit que ça fait. Mais...
This is SSC headquarters for Trier.
Sorry. No access to the Black Gate without the proper clearance.
Is something going on?
Nah, it's just another part of the citywide lockdown, along with the curfews, to try to regain control after the riots broke out.
Ah oui, c'est vrai.
How can I get the clearance to other parts of Trier?
Wish I could help.
Et écoute, c'est comme les squeaky toys, les quick moi ça me fait rigoler, ok?
Originally, we planned for holding the summit here, the most secure location.
Oh là, mais ça va être un vrai putain de labyrinthe ce niveau. Je vais me perdre au moins 15 fois dedans. Ok, donc ça doit être là où l'autre grenier va nous poser normalement. Et pas là. Là, qu'elle nous a fait. Ok. Ah oui, ok, c'est un... Non mais c'est ouf. 600 crédits pour une machine ATM. Waouh. Dans le premier, pour avoir 50 crédits, il fallait... Ok, au moins 15. On nous demandait de faire des exactions. Il n'y a pas une fin quick egg, non? Où on a tellement mis le magasin en avant que au final il contrôle le monde entier, tout ça, non?
So Order is taking on the corrupt management of captive labor, hurting Nova, only damaging
Seekers, or like sneakers.
a few extreme activists. That's all. The Holiness came here to try to settle peace. Panzerberg's response by erupting into riots.
If SSC would have shut down the Order months ago, was everything alright? And we would not be living under lockdown now. I have to live undercover.
Heard that the summit has been delayed.
Enough is enough! I am leaving! Here we go!
Pas fait exprès. Désolé.
Oh my god, a body!
En plus il avait un nom, donc c'est sûrement un personnage important en vrai.
Cannot talk now!
Par contre il avait pas de santé en vrai. Heureusement qu'il y a une sauvegarde automatique à chaque changement de niveau.
How is it going?
Easier.
That right was started by
Easier.
the workers, not the Order.
The workers, they just want the production bonus. But now they...
You must be private security for one of the factions.
Not exactly.
Name's David Kurzek. These are dangerous times.
Is this a sales pitch? Why don't you get to the punchline?
I think we both know what we're talking about. I'm a representative of the Omar Black Market. I can arrange a meeting if you wish.
I didn't know the Omar employed non-cyborgs.
Normally I'm just a supplier, but with the summit happening, they need a rep who doesn't draw a lot of attention. Go to the abandoned Kuro shop above the Nine Worlds Tavern, a place called Derbalatenda Raba. I'll let the Omar know they should expect a customer.
What the fuck? Je vais parler au patron. Vous savez que vous avez des bestioles dangereuses à l'arrière?
You are lost, my friend. The tavern's clear on the other side of town to the...
Thanks. I suppose this summit meeting...
It's a shameful distraction. A bunch of potentates whining and dining, plus they bring in their own coffee.
What about the press? Do you add...
A big show to distract everyone from the fact that the system is broken. Both the Order and WTO. I filed a lawsuit under both jurisdictions, and all it's done is sit in a drawer somewhere.
Who are you suing?
Pequods. They run ads on the public terminal right across the street from my shop, and they don't even have a branch in 3.
Is that illegal?
It's false advertising if the product doesn't exist, right? I would very much like to see the file they have in the evidence room at the SSC station. The suit was dismissed, but they won't tell me why.
En mission en export cela. On se calme, je n'ai tiré que sur des méchantes créatures pas gentilles. Et vachement putain de résistantes quand même. Pris. Quoi ça? Ah, mais je pensais que c'était ça que j'ai récupéré. Specializing in exotic companion animals. Ok. Après. Il y a sûrement là-dedans et l'intérêt que ça pourrait avoir pour moi.
So you're Mr. Kurzak. I've heard of your partner, Mr. O'Rourke, in Seattle.
He's not my partner anymore. We ran arms for a while, but then the Omar made a better offer.
I heard that he wound up dead.
The Omar have a way of either absorbing or eliminating the competition. O'Rourke was dipping from the Emperor's well, or maybe I'd have brought him along. You're either on the team, or you're off the team. Know what I mean?
Sure.
Sure. Au moins garder ça du premier. Issei Danton. Après c'est un clone donc ça se tient. Un peu moins cynique. Et quand même. Violence.
Chairman Dumier of the WTO here. I don't think you'll find your Apostle Corps official out sightseeing at the Black Gate ruins, which is where the sewer leads. That's right, I've been following your progress. It would be a shame to lose you to a pack of sewer greasels.
Ok. Mais j'ai une smuggle. Je peux très bien m'en sortir. Blablabla, désactivez vos armes, blablabla, blablabla. Blablabla. Blablabla, blablabla. Et à chaque fois qu'on va passer, on va avoir ce speech, ça va être sympa. D'ailleurs, enfin, ouais, c'est vrai que c'était avant la rigueur.
Alex D, a welcome encounter.
How's the search coming?
I've made some discoveries. I think I'm finally in the right place.
What's the passenger's name?
My instructions forbid me to say.
Maybe I could help if I knew who it was.
You've been very helpful already. My computer analyzed the transceiver in your temporal bone and found some interesting data files.
Those are encrypted files.
I found the key some time ago. I will be using your eyes and ears to gather more data. As compensation, if you need a pilot for any reason, I will be available.
Okay.
I don't like being spied on.
Your notions of privacy are old-fashioned. It was a love of privacy that brought on the collapse. A love of secrets, plans, and personal possessions.
I still don't like being spied on.
Perhaps I'm too aggressive, but a society in which everyone understands everyone else is something I think we all should strive for.
How about I bug your chopper and make this learning process go both ways?
Very soon we will be connected. A great advance will change what it means to be human, and there will be no further need to conceal information. But that world is not yet here.
Ok. Cette peinture a tout de suite capté mon attention, car c'est particulièrement putain de spécial. Ça sera encore bien un Picasso. Hein. Nice. Faites pas attention à moi. Je m'occupe de la déco.
Alex D, you're the last one to arrive. I suppose that, like the others, you're after my laboratory in the gateway to J.C. Denton.
Your Tracer Tong.
I see that Dr. Nassif didn't exaggerate about your mental acuity. Yes, I'm Tong. I suppose you will be wanting some answers. You may have already guessed that your true name is Alex Denton.
Dr. Nassif was telling the truth. I'm a clone of J.C. Denton.
With a few postnatal recombinations, yes. But our work has moved away from clones.
So this gateway, I can use it to find J.C. Denton?
Yes. Beneath the ruins of the Black Gate, J.C. constructed a portal to his secret base in Antarctica. Only descendants of the Denton cell line can go through. However, the facility is already in the hands of the Templars.
Did the Templars use the portal? How could they unless one of the other trainees...
Unless the Templars have already convinced one of you to go through the gate and murder J.C. Exactly. At a minimum, they have a highly placed spy who has torn apart our organization, starting with Chicago.
What else do you know about this spy?
Whoever it is also helped the Templars kidnap Her Holiness during a meeting with the Panzerworks Union. They are holding her at the Blackgate Laboratory. I'm going to give you a code to a secret entrance, which is in a room on the second floor of the East Tower, 2521. Look for a keypad hidden behind some crates.
For all you know, I'm a Templar myself.
Then Apostle Corps has already lost everything. Rescue Her Holiness. Save the summit for the sake of both factions. They will help you against the Templars. You will need the help of the WTO in order just a little while longer.
I understand.
Here's something to give you an edge. A biomod infusion. It isn't much, but it's all I managed to grab on my way out of the laboratory.
Ah. Apparemment je les ai assez cramés pour qu'il y ait un peu de brûler en plus. Ok, un medkit sur les chiottes. On peut pas faire de difficile, j'ai plus de 30 hacking tool. Multi-tool, pardon. L'argent qui sert absolument à rien dans le jeu.
A member of the Order. Are you at the summit?
Certainly not. I live here in Trier. Seekers here don't care very much for this notion of a summit.
Why not?
We have heard Luminan Saman's call for a return to scripture. In this shard, we read the scripture, the original word of Her Holiness. Not what she says for the camera today, or tomorrow, or 2 weeks ago.
What's the difference?
What's the difference? That's exactly the attitude that opens the door to tyranny in a free state. Remembering only what was said on the last talk show. What's the value of a free press when attention spans are so short?
I was just curious about the summit. Sorry to interrupt.
Her Holiness and Chairman Dumier are making a business deal. It may bring money, it may bring power, but it won't bring balance into the lives of ordinary people.
Strangers welcome. Just don't make any speeches.
If Her Holiness thinks she can put us all into a great pre-collapse wealth-making machine, she must think she's a god.
Stop back! You sure you locked up?
You must be in town for the summit.
We're having a private conversation.
Augmentation de force sont désactivées, je peux pas prendre la table.
Onward, Order soldiers.
Bonjour. C'est un peu le bordel chez vous. dirait ma chambre.
Your business is with the trader. I provide defense evidence. We are interested. Scan.
Ah, yes. It appears Kerzak has found us another customer.
Yeah, he told me where to find you.
And the Omar are grateful to you for your help in avoiding the Templar.
I did what I had to do.
You will appreciate our merchandise. You are...
What are you selling?
I have a black market biomod canister. Enables non-piezochem functionality. If you choose this item, we will direct you to a drop site for it after you have paid. Or you could take 3 scrambler grenades which produce viral electronic transmission that affect bombs.
Que de la merde!
I suggest you manage your behavior wisely.
Of the WTO here. So you found that old fool, Tracer Dong. I would like to know what you were talking about. Please report to the Trier SSC station. It's at the end of the block, on your left as you enter the main square.
I am not. Panzerworks finally reached their breaking point.
Alors, Primary Goal, Black Igat, Fad, Lab, Entrance. Access, Apostle Corps, Black Igat, Lab. Via an entrance on the east side of the ruins of the second floor. Keep it hidden behind some crate can be used to open the false wall. Find your ordinance at the post. Ouais. Là, je vois des zooms aussi. Ouais. Annuler le pilot. Oui. Report to Chairman's demier. À de ce que. Station. Fermé, ça on ne peut pas y aller, mais ils viennent de me dire qu'il y a moyen d'y accéder via un truc secret caché quelque part. Et on a l'entrée du que on doit rechercher des informations et faire un compte rendu. Je ne ferai pas.
If anybody screwed up today, it was
The commander can answer your question.
Name and business, please.
Alex D.
Vera Maxwell, Executive Commander...
For Trier?
No, globally. We're taking these summit preparations very seriously. You and the other delegates will be able to conduct your business without any distractions.
I'd like to speak to the WTO chairman.
He informed me. The WTO chairman is in the interrogation room upstairs. Don't worry, no one's going to get interrogated.
Okay. Y'a rien à voler ici? C'est quoi cet endroit de merde? Tiens! On affiche toujours. Piou, 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 à pompe. Et des mules. Très good. Goal complete. Goal receive, collect reward. Ok, très bien, c'était facile. Flash et des Maximize. Un machin bidule d'amélioration. Bon, je ne me sers pas. Du coup, on va le taper ici. Allez. Reconstruct organic tissue to heal a user at the maximum pace. Très bien. La force est à fond, les biolegs machin est à fond. Ça c'est pas en passif, ça on s'en fout. Charge, ceux-là on s'en pas les couilles. Genre vraiment. On va tellement les couilles que je vais en avoir mal quoi. J'ai vu un truc. Et des crédits, bien. Visitation. Là, il y a personne.
I just wanted to give those border freaks what they deserve.
Très bien.
Tria is your home. Surely you must have some insight into why they would kidnap your lady, Her Holiness. She is practically a patron saint in this district. Hello there, Alex from the Tarsus program,
Hello
right?
there.
I wish you hadn't botched the Dr. Nassif interrogation in Cairo.
Is Apostle Corps really such a serious threat that it's a concern to the director of the WTO?
I've been following the Apostle Corps investigation very closely. Your loyalty in this matter would be a great asset. However, we have a more pressing crisis. Her Holiness is missing, along with my security chief, Donna Morgan. By chance, was this—
Yes, I talked to Tracer Tong. He says that Her Holiness is being—
Interesting. Is he sure? We've noticed some Templar activity.
The Apostle Corps laboratory is underneath the Black Gate. That's where she's been—
I'm glad you are willing to betray Tong's confidence.
He said I should get your help. Perhaps we all have a common enemy now.
Not likely. Tong always has an ulterior motive, at least where I am concerned. You have my authority to attempt a rescue, but stay away from that old fool.
I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, and by the way, it has come to my attention that you rooted out some corruption in the new Cairo archaeology. Well done. It's my pleasure to present you with the citizen's bonus in person.
Thanks.
No thanks necessary. Compensation for whistleblowers is one of the pillars of a safe community. Here's a key to the gate in the courtyard. Like I said, the facility is on the north side of the city.
Plus on n'aura pas besoin de passer par un bouche paumé pour réussir à atteindre le machin. Il est cool ton bureau, ça te dérange si je prends... Non je peux pas, ça par contre je peux. J'ai plus de place, ça... Hop,
Hey, what's the
hop.
idea?
On va te lancer un truc à la gueule mais...
Mr.
Ouais,
Dumier will
derrière il n'y a
remain
pas
in the
beaucoup d'idées.
protected compartment for his own safety.
J'adore les ragdolls toutes cassées.
The Nine Worlds is a no.
So you want me
Uh,
to...
No, you've just got to consent to the stand.
Blah 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 blah.
Here you go.
Thanks for your cooperation.
C'est ici que je devais venir, bordel de merde.
klutz.
Mec, il fait la sécurité de la rue, il se balade avec une grenade EMP en main. IEM.
Too dangerous.
Mais non.
That's a bit unusual. Gonna put a stop to this. Come on, I don't need this today.
Allez les gars, on arrête de péter un plomb, on veut bien me parler. Pas parce que je suis sur le bar à faire tomber toute la merde qu'il faut avoir peur.
I can tell you what happened to your law.
You can?
Pequods and Queequegs are owned by the same people. It's one company. I saw the proof in the
I don't understand.
You're suing your own company, and the owners don't want the truth to...
You mean all of this, my business, the competition with Pequods, it's all some sort of fabrication?
Well, it's not unusual for a company to promote more than one brand of a product.
Unbelievable. They've deceived millions, hundreds of millions of people. We can't let them get away with this. Thank you. You saved me the hassle of hiring any more lawyers.
I wouldn't stick my neck out if I was you. These are powerful people.
No. How can I knowingly work for an illegal monopoly?
If the parent company is WTO chartered, it probably isn't illegal.
So I just keep working here like nothing happened.
Ouais.
You're just one man. It's not wise to start a war before you know your enemy.
Sauf t'as envie de crever, mais... pas mon problème.
Hang on. There's a Templar military bot on patrol near this sector. You may want to rethink.
I can take care of myself. Why isn't SS...
We've got our hands full. Most of our guards are at headquarters providing security.
So you're just going to cede this territory?
We're waiting for reinforcements and our own mech detachment before we move in. This is way more firepower than we're prepared to deal with, especially with our resources focused at HQ. But if you can take care of a millbot on your own...
Ouais, ouais. Ok. Très commode. Ouais, lui, il a pas passé un bon moment. Non, ça c'est loin. Non, ça c'est loin. Oups. Yeah.
What the hell?
Vraiment pas passé un bon moment lui.
Cool it.
What's that what?
That's a I'm not playing.
That I hear.
Ah. C'est une voice line. J'ai trouvé la personne responsable de cette violente attaque. Ok. Peut-être mieux pour toi que ce soit pas le cas. Les gardes qualitatifs. Je sais pas pourquoi les jumps dans les escaliers sont cassés et on fait le double du saut qu'on est censé faire normalement.
This is a workplace, gentlemen.
Il devait manquer une balle. Et là je vais revenir. Ok, bah ouais. Access the personal black gate lab via entrance at each side of the room, the second floor. j'imagine que c'est l'autre entrée. Alors donc comment ça fonctionne encore en anglais? Donc ça, le second floor, ça doit être le premier étage sur lequel on va arriver. Ah! L'entrance du lab. Très good.
That's just. This is a workplace. Well. The bots.
C'est la tourelle donc. Non, du coup, on utilité. Entre. Sortez ce truc là. Ça fait des dégâts, donc on pourrait trouver quelque chose pour le mettre entre les rayons. Ah, on a deux. Oh waouh, c'est beau lui. Waouh. Ah, j'ai une méga vite maintenant.
I don't know where he is, but he better show up soon. The facility here is being raided by the Templars. So far we're holding our own, but I don't know how much longer that will last. This may be my last transmission.
Génial, des updates que j'utiliserai jamais parce que j'aime pas... enfin presque, qu'elles servent à rien. Plutôt... Et...
What's that? Is someone there?
What? Gap contrôle.
Alex passed. Repairing damage. Finished.
Ça ne servait à rien. Oh merde. Ah oui, je survivrai. Très bien. Bref. Ah bah c'est là où se trouve le scientiste. Donc on est censé... Oui, j'imagine.
Are you Her Holiness? It's strange seeing you as just another person.
Yes, I'm just another ordinary human being like you. My name is Nicolette Duclair.
Chairman Dumier, the leader of the opposition, has taken a special interest in your safety.
The WTO wishes no harm to come to Her Holiness. This summit was to be an opportunity to soothe the tensions between our organizations and to root out the extremists causing trouble in Trier.
I'm impressed that you would protect the leader of your adversaries.
It's okay, Chief Morgan. We can tell him the truth.
The truth?
Alex, the WTO and Order are not as they seem. They are but different faces of the same organization, the Illuminati, an ancient secret society to which Chad and I are the heirs. My mother was the Illuminatus Beth Duclair. The WTO and Order are merely the tools Chad and I are presently using to elevate humanity to the next level.
I know, it's overwhelming. I've dedicated myself to the WTO only to find out it's just a myth they created.
If the WTO and Order aren't actually opposing entities, then what's the point of this summit?
The real opposition right now comes from the Templars, the militant anti-biomodification group. The summit was only a cover to justify our public presence in Trier. Our true goal was to investigate rumors of a Templar splinter cell within the Order.
And what did you find?
With the help of Agent Morgan, I learned that Lumenon Saman is the traitor. He has converted most of the Trier Shard to his extremist views, incited the riots, and has been stealing equipment from the Panzerworks factory.
Saman? He's behind this?
Yes, everything. My kidnapping, the disabling of the gate. He's taken a critical component from it, the sequencing module, to the Order Church in Rockstadt, where his group is headquartered. Once you get that module from him, you'll be able to use the gate.
Thank God she's all right. Thanks for taking down enough of those Templar outlaws to make it easy for my people to move in. Now let's follow up on what Her Holiness learned about Lumen and Saman. Go to the tavern and hire a pilot. If you would like a map of Saman's compound, report to the SSC station on your way across town.
Are you another of JC's gone bad? We do not like the last one's questions. She works with these intruders, and now she's gone through the gate to our home in Antarctica.
You must mean Billy and the Templars. I guess she's already passed through this way. Did she take any Templars with her?
No, just her. Only JC's can use the gate. Apostle Corps even had to bring this one the long way. That control was to keep us all safe. But now that woman has turned wrong.
What does Apostle Corps need creatures like you for?
We were a VersaLife experiment. Then JC came and helped us. This one is here, away from all the ice, to help with lab works. But then the Templars came.
I had nothing to do with the attack on this lab. I'm trying to get to JC myself. Can you tell me anything useful?
This one already told the other one from JC everything. Betrayal. This one was to be set free. but it was more lies and destruction. You must not betray. JC may be in danger already.
Public Medical Terminal. Diagnostic Corpus updated daily. Mr. Dunier sent me to safeguard Mr. Claire's return.
She's all yours.
Thank you. I will be assuming command of this facility. Your presence is no longer required.
Mais dis donc, t'as un joli fusil, toi. Ah mais non, ok, c'est le piou laser.
I think these Templars are itching for a war.
Peacekeeper. Ouais. Bon. Hire a pilot at the Nine Worlds Tavern and depart for the Templar compound. Me, Chairman Jimmy, at the station, get the map and briefing of the Templar compound. Bon bah allez. Ouais, ils l'ont peut-être mis dans le... Dans le tutoriel, ils ont peut-être mis le truc au même niveau. J'allais faire le briefing et on en restera là pour aujourd'hui. Demain on est dimanche et que le dimanche je suis censé me lever tôt. Même si je vais encore me taper des insomnies et de toute manière pas pouvoir dormir. Tout va bien. J'espère que si quand même, mais bon. Je m'attendais à ce que ce soit un putain de labyrinthe cette zone, mais en fait elle est toute petite et on s'y retrouve facilement.
Followers haven't expelled you yet?
Word is leaking out that Her Holiness and I have been secretly working together. I think we can spin that into diplomatic ties.
Or private negotiations. How does that sound, darling?
No need for people to have the perception that we started these organizations for some other purpose.
Unless somebody tells them.
I could tell them myself. They would think it was the same old story. The Illuminati secretly controlling the world. Who? Some might believe it, but everybody else would laugh in my face.
People want to believe certain things about their leaders. That's always been our key to power.
You said you had a map of the Templar compound.
Yes, of course. Here you are. Find the sequencing module. Go through the gateway to JC's sanctuary. We have our own interest in protecting JC Denton from the Templars.
I would think that you and Apostle Corps would be bitter enemies.
We are, but first the clam must give up its pearl. Good luck, Special Agent Denton. We will call on you when the time comes. In case you need a pilot to take you to the compound, the Nine Worlds Tavern is a good place to hire one.
Très bien. Très. Vu qu'on a des thunes, on va se servir de lui. Les thunes de toute façon nous servent à rien d'autre et qu'on en a 4400. Ça coûtera peut-être plus cher que 500 crédits, mais 500 crédits, si j'ai bien compris, c'est genre déjà une grosse somme. Donc voilà, ce sera tout pour moi aujourd'hui. J'espère là-dessus que ce petit stream vous aura plu et on se retrouve demain pour la suite des opérations. Là-dessus, passez une bonne soirée, une bonne nuit et à la prochaine. A plus.